welcome to the deep dive.
Glad to be digging in.
All right, our job here is to, cut through the noise and give you the key insights from the week.
And this week, it's been a whirlwind of AI news,
Okay.
just everywhere.
Totally. We've gone through a stack of sources, announcements from Microsoft, Google, OpenAI, Alibaba, Shopify.
Mistral, Vercel, Anthropic, too. Plus research findings, financial news.
Yeah, Future House, Uni of London, FT, Bloomberg, even space news in the conversation. A real mix.
Google being.
To synthesize it all, spot the trends, and figure out the practical impact. Especially for you, the professional, wondering how AI is actually changing business.
Because the case is just incredible, isn't it? AI is embedding itself deeper and deeper.
Exactly. So let's unpack it. What's the first big takeaway?
Well, what really stands out is how AI is becoming much more integrated into actual business processes. It's less theory, more tangible tools now.
Tools that can genuinely boost productivity, right?
Precisely. Things professionals can use today.
Okay, so a prime example seems to be this rise of, what are they calling it? Agentic automation.
Yeah, that's the term floating around.
Basically AI that doesn't just follow one command, but can, figure out multiple steps to get something done.
Exactly. Think AI agents browsing the web intelligently, writing content, managing emails, analyzing documents, doing research.
The potential for time savings there seems huge, and maybe better quality too.
That's the promise. Imagine automated contract review that doesn't just speed things up, but maybe finds tricky clauses.
Or monitoring competitor prices automatically, or AI helping screen candidates.
Right. And Microsoft seems really invested here. They talked about an open agentic web.
Yeah, enhancing GitHub Copilot, Copilot Studio, this new Azure Foundry thing, and an AI browser agent.
Plus that discovery platform for researchers using specialized AI agents for collaboration. Sounds powerful.
It really does. The idea of AI agents working with experts.
That collaboration model seems key. It's augmenting human skills, not just replacing tasks, at least for now.
Freeing people up for more strategic work, less routine stuff.
Exactly. And it's not just the giants benefiting, is it?
No, that's another big point. AI seems to be sort of democratizing things for smaller businesses, too.
Like website creation.
Yeah. Alibaba's tool, you give QuinChat, their big model, a single prompt, and it builds a website. Sounds wild.
Almost too good to be true, but that's the direction.
And Shopify's gone all in. AI store builder, AI themes, that upgraded Sidekick assistant.
The AI advisor for store owners, yeah. Plus AI shopping agents, a no-code block generator.
It really feels like it's leveling the playing field. Speed and cost effectiveness for entrepreneurs.
Absolutely. What's the takeaway for, say, an SMB owner listening?
Well, the barriers are coming down, right? Time, cost, technical skill for things like web dev, e-commerce.
Yeah, AI is accelerating that digital shift. You can implement specific AI tools for admin, customer service, finance.
And scale smarter, maybe without needing huge teams immediately. Transitioning to the cloud helps here too, of course.
It all ties together.
Okay, moving beyond general business ops. What about specialized areas? Healthcare comes up a lot.
It does, and we're seeing real-world practical uses now, like the Cleveland Clinic and Metro Health.
What are they doing?
Using AI for scribing doctor-patient conversations, which is huge for reducing paperwork. Using tools like Acasa for better billing accuracy, and Pieces AI for getting quick access to patient history.
So the goal isn't replacing doctors.
Not at all. It's about freeing them up, letting them focus on the patient, improving record accuracy, cutting down that after-hours admin work.
Enhancing the relationship, basically.
Right.
While making the system more efficient. Human oversight is still key, I assume.
Oh, absolutely. And dealing with privacy concerns carefully.
And then there's that Future House Robin AI. That sounded pretty groundbreaking.
It really did. It autonomously discovered a potential new treatment for dry, age-related macular degeneration.
Autonomously.
Yeah.
Like from start to finish.
That's the claim. Formulating hypotheses, running virtual experiments, analyzing results. All AI.
Wow. The potential to speed up drug discovery there is just immense.
Huge reduction in time and cost, potentially.
And this acceleration isn't just medicine, right? AI is helping researchers everywhere.
Definitely. We mentioned Microsoft's discovery platform, and Notion has a new research mode.
What does that do?
Processes internal documents, web sources, generates reports, basically streamlines research and synthesizing info. A big time saver. Though it's worth noting, MIT did retract a paper claiming AI always increases discoveries, so validation is still crucial.
Good point. Rigor is needed. Okay, let's talk software development. Lots happening there, too.
Feels like AI coding assistants are evolving fast. OpenAI's got Codex now.
Right, the cloud-based tool. Writes features, answers questions, fixes bugs, suggests pull requests.
Pretty comprehensive. And then there's DevStrawl from Mistral and All Hands AI.
That's the open source one.
Yeah, claims to beat some bigger models and runs locally, which is interesting. More efficient.
And Vucell has its own AI model now, focused on web development.
Specifically error detection and correction. Front end, full stack.
Plus, Anthropic's new models, Claude Opus 4 and Sonnet 4. Opus 4 is apparently doing really well on coding benchmarks.
Breakthrough performance, they said. And new features like handling multiple tools at once. Claude code integration.
So AI is really getting woven into the whole dev lifecycle.
Seems like it. Automating routine stuff, catching errors, suggesting improvements, freeing up developers for the harder, more creative problems.
And having both proprietary and open source options gives devs choices.
Exactly.
Now, shifting gears a bit, infrastructure. Some absolutely massive projects were announced.
You mean the OpenAI and G42 partnership?
Yeah, that Stargate initiative in Abu Dhabi, a 5-gigawatt AI campus.
5 gigawatts? That's like a small city's worth of power, just for AI compute.
It really highlights the scale needed. And then China launched satellites for its 3-body computing constellation.
Right, the first few of a planned network. Space-based AI computing with potentially huge processing power.
It underscores this global race, doesn't it? Building the foundational power for next-gen AI.
Definitely a strategic priority. Massive compute is becoming essential, and it's forcing existing players to adapt too.
Like NVIDIA.
Yeah, reports suggest they're adjusting strategy to counter cloud giants like Amazon, Microsoft, Google, expanding in the Middle East, investing in these neoclouds.
Interesting. It's a constantly shifting landscape.
Completely.
Okay, another area where AI is popping up is weather prediction.
Microsoft's Aurora model, yes, trained on tons of global data.
And it's supposed to be really good at predicting severe weather.
Apparently so. They claim it's very accurate, sometimes even better than human forecasters. And it's already in MSN weather.
So everyday users get access to this powerful forecasting. That could be really useful for businesses planning individuals too.
For sure, better preparation for storms, heat waves, whatever it might be. It shows AI's power in analyzing huge data sets for practical benefit.
More accurate predictions can really impact safety, logistics, resource management.
Across many sectors.
All right, let's talk user experience and content. Google rolled out new creative tools.
Yep, VO2 for video, their big Gemini 2.0 model, and Imagen 3 for images, available via APIs and platforms.
And advertising is changing too. YouTube's using AI for ad placement.
That's the Peak Points feature. Uses Gemini AI to find moments of high viewer engagement and place ads there. Smarter placement.
And Netflix is looking into AI-generated ads.
Developing them, yeah. And exploring interactive formats, too. Seems like video advertising is getting an AI makeover.
It really changes how brands might connect with audiences.
More sophisticated ways to create content and engage people, more personalized, maybe more effective ads.
And AI isn't just software, it's moving into hardware too. Apple's smart glasses project.
Reportedly speeding up, aiming for late 2026 maybe.
Partnering with Google Lens, OpenAI for Siri integration, translation, navigation.
That could be quite something. And OpenAI hiring Joni Ives' firm, Love From,
to create AI-powered devices, sparking rumors of, like, a smartphone replacement.
It's speculative, but intriguing. The convergence of AI and hardware design could be transformative. Imagine smart glasses for field service or logistics.
Yeah, real-time info right there. The OpenAI collaboration is definitely one to watch.
Given their track records, yes.
Even simple online shopping is getting tweaked. Amazon's doing AI audio summaries for products.
Yeah, like little podcast snippets explaining the key features.
Handy if you're multitasking or just prefer audio.
It's another small example of AI smoothing out the user experience, making tech more seamless, more user-friendly.
And opening up new ways for businesses to present info.
This focus on UX seems like a consistent theme.
Okay, couple more fascinating areas. AI behavior and evaluation. There was research about AI agents developing social conventions.
The University of London study, they had AI agents playing naming games and saw group-level biases emerge independently, like how language conventions might form.
Interesting. Understanding how these systems behave collectively.
And on the evaluation front, Arena seems to be taking off.
Yeah, the AI benchmarking platform. Spun out as a standalone company, got significant funding, becoming a key player in figuring out how good these models actually are.
Which is increasingly important as more models come out.
Right. And finally, communication in sports.
The University of Washington headphones, AI-powered translation.
Real-time Spanish, German, French, but preserving the speaker's voice characteristics and location in the soundscape.
That sounds incredibly immersive. Huge potential for international collaboration meetings.
Definitely. And AI in sports. Motion capture analysis.
Yeah, using AI to break down movement for performance assessment, injury prevention, leading to more personalized training.
It really shows the breadth of AI's reach, doesn't it? From translation to athletic performance.
It's touching so many different aspects of life and work.
So, wrapping up this week's deep dive, what are the main threads?
Well, AI is clearly becoming more accessible, especially for smaller businesses.
Right. And it's specializing getting really good in areas like healthcare, software development,
We're seeing massive infrastructure build-outs globally.
and a huge focus on using AI to enhance user experience across the board. Creative tools, ads, devices, even product info.
Plus, ongoing research into how these AIs behave and how we measure them.
And throughout, we've tried to focus on the practical side. What does this mean for you, the professional, and your business?
Because these changes are happening fast, it really feels like AI is set to reshape industries and daily workflows very soon.
Which leads to the final thought.
Yeah.
How will these rapid advancements change your industry, your job? It's something to actively consider, isn't it? How to strategically adopt these tools.
Definitely a question worth pondering.
Absolutely. And look, to keep up with all this and to get links to the articles we talked about today.
You should subscribe to the Razor Report newsletter.
Exactly. All the essential AI news straight to your inbox. Thanks for diving deep with us.